Okie dokie. So we're going to continue with unit rates. All right. But instead of it just being decimals and whole numbers and integers, we're going to be adding in fractions. And it is really important that you do your work in fraction form, which is one of the requirements for the homework tonight. Again, 5 questions. All right. First thing, we have the complex fraction, which for some reason did not come out on my screen very good. A complex fraction is a fraction that has a fraction inside of it. All right. It's in my screen didn't come out good, but it could be like 1/2 over 2/3. That is a complex fraction. It's fractions with fractions inside of it. That sounds wonderful, doesn't it?
No.
Thank you, Hudson. Did you hear what he said? It's basically dividing fractions. That's what it is. That's what your homework is tonight. Hence the reason we have to work in fraction form. Because you have to give your answers as fractions. So if what he said is true, that a complex fraction is just dividing with fractions, then that's all we're going to be doing today. Sound good? Yeah, it'd be fine. So, again, my screen decided to screw up here. And the complex fraction, as Hudson said, is a division problem. So let's do one. We're going to add a screen in here. And we will pick, let's see, 1/3 over 2/5. That's what it's going to end up looking like. Fraction over fraction. Hudson says it's a division problem. First thing to do, write it as a division problem. Make it look like something we're used to. 1/3 divided by 2/5. Now it's something we recognize. How do we solve those? Yeah, the KCF, keep, change, flip, or multiply by the reciprocal. So I keep the 1/3 and multiply by 5/2. And our wonderful answer to our complex fraction is 5/6. And you've solved your complex fraction.
Oh, that's quite easy.
It is quite easy. But we see the complex fraction, all of a sudden it's just terrifying, but Hudson put it into what it simply is. Division problem. But the homework tonight, like I said, is 5 questions on the quizzes, and it's 5 complex fractions. I just want us practicing. Write it, KCF it, answer it. Okay? So we're going to go to our book, and we're going to be on page 172. Okay? Page 172. And a lot of what we're going to be doing is going to be in word problem form because we love word problems. So, and it is practicing a lot of the unit rates from yesterday, hence the division. Claire boarded an airplane in Richmond, Virginia, and flew 414 miles directly to Charleston, South Carolina. The total flight time was 3/4 hour. How fast did Claire's airplane fly in miles per hour? Miles per hour is our setup. And as I mentioned yesterday, start in words. If it says miles per hour, then you have miles over hour. In this question, what are the miles? 414. What is the hour? 3/4. So if it's written like that, we should automatically know it's a what? It's our division problem. Numerator divided by denominator. How do we divide by fractions? Keep, change, flip. So I'm going to keep 414 over 1 and multiply it by 4 over 3. Hey, I never said it was hard. What is the numerator going to be? 414 times 4. How much?
Boy, slow. Anyway, it's 1,656.
Oh.
1,656. And then we divide it by 3, Hudson, and we end up with? 552 miles per hour. Yes, ma'am.
I did the cross cancel
Mhm.
for the 3 and the 4, 1, 4, and I just got 52.
That works. All right. Let's go to our next one. We're going to talk about mushrooms. Yay. I'm excited. Now, I know we're just thrilled. So we have 2 types of mushrooms, and we're trying to find which costs less per pound. So we are going to do the cost per pound for these. Money over pound, or money divided by pounds, if you want to go straight to the division problem. What's the money? $11.25. And we're going to divide it by 2/3. Now, just for the sake of keeping our sanity, leave the decimal. We're gonna use the calculator, okay? So we're gonna keep $11.25 over 1. I know it's kind of unorthodox to do that. And we're gonna multiply it by 3 over 2. And I'm completely allowing this to go, the last one. Just to save our sanity. Just a little. So 11.25 times 3.
Oh, 33.75.
All right, we have 33.75. And it's over 2. And 33.75 over 2. Okay, you got 16.875. Is that what you said? Okay, so that is basically $16.88 per pound for those mushrooms. Yay. That's expensive mushrooms. I do not like mushrooms. Hudson likes mushrooms. Okay. All right, the next one, we're going to do the pretty little flowery looking mushrooms. They are $7.99 for half a pound. We want to stay decimal. Stay fractions. Just keep the practice going. I agree with you, but let's just keep the practice going. So $7.99 divided by 1/2, which ends up being $7.99 over 1 times 2 over 1. So $7.99 times 2 ends up being the answer.
15.98.
How much, Aubrey?
15.98.
$15.98 per pound. So which one costs less per pound?
The flowers.
The flowery looking ones. Also known as the chanterelle mushroom. Ain't it pretty? I would not eat it. They're not yellow. They're brown when you see them.
Oh, ew.
Yellow.
They're lying to us.
They just wanted it to look pretty. All right. Let's go to our next one. All right. Jed is baking shortbread for a bake sale. The recipe calls for 1 1/4 cups of flour and half stick of butter. How many cups of flour will Jed need if he uses 3 sticks of butter? Ooh.
Why can't he figure
There's
it
a lot of dividing in it, ain't
What
it?
did the recipe tell him?
You do 1.2. Wait, never mind.
Just stop.
All right, we're gonna leave it in fractions. I want you guys practicing the fractions this lesson. All right, I need to know for 3 sticks of butter. Where would good be a way to start, ma'am? Find the unit rate. Find for how many? Find for 1 stick of butter. So if we're looking for 1 stick of butter, that places the butter on the bottom of our fraction and the flour on the top. So we end up doing flour divided by butter. Now the flour is 1 1/4. What can we do with that 1 1/4?
Improper fraction.
Improper fraction, which is 5/4. Okay, so 5/4 divided by 1/2. How are we going to do? Keep change flip.
10/4.
Hold up a second. 5/4 times 2/1. You got 10/4. Let's reduce that into a, just keep it improper, but simplify it. 5/2. Okay, so that's 5/2 for 1 stick of butter. I need to know for 3 sticks of butter.
Multiply it by 3/1.
Good. So take the 5/2, multiply it by the 3, and we have 15/2. Now time to put it in its proper answer, which is 7.5. Very good. Very good. How are we doing so far? We doing good so far?
Great.
Great. We're like, yay. All right. I want you to do 7, 9, and 12. 7, 9, and 12. You can ignore the boxes. All right, 7, 9, and 12. And I'm going to give the recording a break so the people at home can try 7, 9, and 12 in their books. And they probably won't. They'll just turn it back on, and they're hearing all of this too. So it felt good. 7, 9, and 12 in your groups. All right, so hopefully we can get our answers from the randomly chosen people that I have picked because they're, probably not doing their work. All right, so question number 7 involved cups of sugar and cups of butter, and you are trying to find the cups of sugar for each cup of butter. That is specifically going to tell you to do sugar divided by butter. Ladarius, what numbers are we going to divide here without looking at someone else's paper?
It's not. No, it's on mine.
Oh, okay.
So you like the
Yeah, tell me my math problem that I'm going to have to write.
3/4 divided by 8. Whoa. 3/4 times 8/1.
Okay, so you had divided by 1/8 and you turned it into the multiplication problem of times 8/1. Okay, and then what'd you do?
Which equals 24/4.
Correct. Very good. 6 cups of sugar.
Where was milk at?
I don't know. Not a clue. The milk turned into the butter.
Actually, oh yeah, actually.
Actually, that happens. All right, number 9. And I told you guys you could ignore the boxes. I deleted them off the screen. And we'll go with... Delasia says, not her. All right, Juliana. How do we do miles per gallon on question number 9?
7/1. Divided by 1/3.
7/1 divided by 1/3. Very good.
It's 21/1.
How do you know?
Cross multiply.
Okay. Or for those at home that are doing the keep, change, flip, they would write that, and they would have 21/1. Very good. So they end up having 21 miles per gallon. Very good. And the last one I asked you to do was number 12. About the cereal. A box of cereal states there are 90 calories in a 3/4 cup serving. How many calories are there in 4 cups of cereal?
You didn't do 10? No.
I said 7, 9, and 12.
You would have been saying who's confused.
Michaela, start us out on this.
Huh? Oh. I put 90 over 1.
Okay, so you're doing calories divided by cups, since you're looking for 1 cup.
Yeah.
So you have 90 over 1, okay?
And I put 4 over 3, and I multiplying.
All right, hold up a second. I'm going to start the division problem first, since you have calories divided by cups. And you said you had 90 over 1 times 4 over 3. Very good.
And then I got 360 over 3.
360 over 3. Very good.
And I got 120 after I divided.
Okay, so that 120, what is that 120?
That's 120 calories.
That's calories per cup. Very good.
Multiplied the 120 by 4, and I got 480 calories and 4 cups.
Very good. Very well done. We good?
Yeah.
Okay, so complex fractions are division problems. Hey, time out. Time out, thank you. The quizzes is only open until midnight, and if you look at the instructions, I have them on the board, and I also have them written on Canvas. You only get 1 attempt. 1 try. Okay? The grade stands. Okay? And it's only 5 questions, which means they're 20 points apiece. You do have to turn in a show work paper. So, 5 questions. I expect 5 complex fractions worked out properly in fraction form, because all of your answers have to be given to me as fractions. Okay? All right. You have the remainder of class to work on that. And since it's only 5 questions, I think you could probably get it done if you focus. And say goodbye to the people at home who are sick and not able to come to school.
Bye.
See, first period loves you. Yeah, they say get better.